guys. Long time no see.
You're a bit early eh. I'm just going faster here.
They cannot. Oh, this is what I should call it. Long time. You guys are looking at our SOW photo eh.
Oh my.
Justin, your hair still red one at the time.
Aiyah, still handsome what? Right, Clarice?
You are streaky as ever, never change, you know.
Still this 小弟弟 from week 1. Aiyo. Yeah, but guys, how were y'all like coming into Seoul?
Wow, that was some time ago eh.
Super long.
Honestly, I was quite lost and broken before Seoul. I remember feeling like God abandoned me and I had a very bad image of Him. Yeah, but I saw, a lot of my friends who came for Seoul, had their lives changed and I wanted something like them also, and I really wanted to be free from my negative scripts. You all
I think for me it's the same. Like I also came to Seoul because I saw the conviction and this deepened relationship my friends had with God after coming through the school. And I think personally I was also very tired. I was also in a very bad place. I was running away from people, from community and from God because of my failures as a leader and stuff. Yeah, so I just carried this sense of insignificance and me as a disappointment into Seoul. Hey, you heard last time you very wild one eh?
Yeah, before so lah. I was carefree couldn't be bothered with things, and also felt that going to church was boring and my relationship with my stepfather wasn't any good. And I think one of the reasons why I came to Seoul was also because of my grandmother. Because she paid for my school fees. But a part of me also wanted to find growth in my life.
Not bad 孝顺leh. Okay, so you want to find growth, right? So do you like encounter God? Actually, what were your encounters?
Encounters well, I got a few the inner healing session. Do you all remember we had to write down what we wanted healing for? I really struggled at that point of time because I didn't know what to write. But when the session leader read out the passage of Jesus in Jericho and the healing of blind man Bartimaeus and him wanting to see again, I felt a very strange prompting that the Spirit was asking me to write the same thing. I didn't understand at that moment, but I just wrote it down and I proclaimed it out loud to everybody. And somehow I remembered I had this strange conviction that Jesus really gave me new sight. Even though I didn't know what that meant, I just sat down and prayed. And I was granted this vision of my inner younger self standing outside at the benches. And my eyes were wounded, I couldn't really see. And Jesus gave me these new spectacles. I just knew that, my wounded eyes represented my wounds from the past. And the spectacles represented lenses that He gave me to view them. I was not, angry with Him when He gave that to me, and I also saw a queue of young children who were also wounded, and they were all like, "Hey, Clarice, how do you see again?" And I was like, "Oh, then Jesus gave me new spectacles." Yeah, and I think in that vision, God really reminded me that while my wounds are there and they hurt, but I think He really wants me to unite my sufferings with His. He wants me to use my wounds to help others. I think it's a gift that He has given to me to really empathize with others. Yeah, and I think He reminds me that's the beauty of our wounds. So that's my strongest and biggest encounter, I would say.
Praise God.
Feels good. I think I can relate to pain and suffering. Because I'm a boy who always get injured. And I think my encounter with God can be summed up in Psalms 119, verse 176. I've gone astray like a lost sheep, seek a son, for I do not forget your commandments.
Wow, can quote scripture leh.
Of course lah. Remember at time, week 2, I got my leg cast up. Then God also wanted me to come home to Him. Yeah, like a lost sheep. He wanted to carry me home, to break my leg.
Yeah, man, I remember that period. Wow, we had to cling wrap your leg then have to carry your stuff lah. Wow, really the 小弟弟 of our batch we really just take care of you all the way. So actually was that your encounter, or was there something more?
I think the biggest encounter for me was during a prayer session where we were asked to forgive those you didn't want to forgive, like before the session but I really let go of everything, especially my stepfather. And this relationship with him, for 6 years I didn't really be bothered with him, didn't respect him as like my own father. During that weekend, I think the Lord also challenged me to go home and be more willing, because He healed my heart that with my stepfather, and that respect that I should give him. And going back, I could respect him well, and all the basic things like doing house chores, doing like go for a run together. I think that really gave me great joy that I could do all these things again.
Really came a long way.
Got chills,
I still remember, you last time always getting scolded for saying the wrong things one.
That one last time. Don't talk so much lah. Your turn lah.
For me, I think my greatest encounter was during one of the sessions where we had to revisit a memory in our childhood. So the Lord made me revisit one that really hurt me last. It was a memory I didn't even know hurt me. So it was when I was 12 and it was my 12th birthday. So something happened in the family and everyone turned to me lah. There was this scene that they were just saying how I needed to not cause trouble anymore. That I needed to be a good boy. I think in that moment I just felt very helpless and very abandoned by God, and like everything was my fault even though I had no part to play in it. So I think as I was reflecting, I asked God like, why did you bring me back into this moment? Like where were you in this moment also? He revealed to me all that He was actually right next to me on my couch in my childhood home, just hugging me, holding me, and just making sure that I was being protected while everything was unfolding. And I think He also showed me how this memory had affected my own self-image from a very, very young age. Like there's always this need to seek superficial validation and affirmation from people, and there was this constant need to feel significant and important to others. I think He really reminded me that there was no need to go out and search for all these things in the world, because God already loved me and He really loved me, and He desired to give that to me So I think that was my most powerful encounter I would say.
I just feel so happy hearing how God has really changed both of you. I mean, Justin, just now you said that you're a changed boy now, so I'm just wondering how else have you changed since so?
After so, I kept up with having to say my prayers for 10 minutes. These 10 minutes gives me peace. And also, y'all should know journaling. I don't like to journal one. Since the start until now, each day my journaling, it became longer and longer. And I think it also got message to me that when I look back at my journal, I could see myself growing. Could see myself growing spiritually, physically. And I think He really wants me to be who I am today.
I think same. I've learned to appreciate that journaling can help me look back and see where God is and how He's been working in my life.
It's similar for me also. Journaling has definitely been part of my life now. I think other than that, it's also, I realized I have an increased desire for scripture and theology, which is totally new, because before I was not interested in both at all. And I don't look at pain and suffering in the same way anymore. I'm no longer angry with God when I see someone in pain. And I have this joy within me that I can't really explain. It's just so immense that I really want to spread to everyone around me. And I've seen changes in the way I speak to my friends, my family, my husband. I mean, if I were to summarize in one sentence how soul has impacted my life, before soul, I can really say I love my husband more than Jesus, but now I love Jesus more than my husband.
Yo, if Kevin hears this,
he'll be very happy lah.
Okay, true.
God number one, right?
Yeah, I think for me, soul was really a restoration of my identity. So I think coming out of soul with this restored identity, I've learned to run towards Jesus instead of running away. I think every time these lies that tell me that I'm insignificant or unimportant, when they come up again, I know I don't have to run away anymore. I can run to Him, and His truth always resound over these lies lah. I think God also shows me that He's not done with me, that I'm not this end product already, and there's still so much more for me to grow, especially in my mission to love people. Before that, it was very difficult and I really struggled, but there's this new shift in my perspective, and I can now just look at them with more love, look at them as people who God has placed in my life, and learn to be more patient, loving, and kind to them lah. Yeah, I think that's for
praise
me.
the Lord. Very happy to hear that.
Hey, Clarice, check the time.
No, we need to go already. We need to go already.
Yeah, we need to go already.
Shall we go?
No, wait. Pray first. What so taught
okay,
you?
okay, yeah, we should.
Okay, you
Yes.
Decide ourselves in the name of Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Amen. Dear Lord, thank you for reminding me of my identity and for helping me find joy again.
For making me a better person, a person who I can respect.
For loving and saving me. May we
May I
always
always
remember your love,
and
may our lives be one that glorifies you. Amen.
Amen.